guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. This is Valentina. And I have a little surprise today for you. First of all, I would like to apologize. I know it's been close to 3 years that I didn't post any videos. Those who follow me in the beginning of my journey, you probably knew that I was going through a lot of drama. And that's the main reason. It was a very difficult time for me to even consider making videos. I can go on another video maybe on the subject, but just to make a short story, 3 years ago, actually it was November 28th, 3 years ago, my nephew, who was like my son, he passed away from a brain cancer. It was extremely terrible for me and very hard. So I didn't have it in me to film anything or to share my weight loss journey. I was going through a very, very dark moment. And as of right now, I think it's time for me to step up and to help other women and empower. To do so, I would like to introduce you because as you can see, there's a wonderful woman sitting next to us, Amelion.
Amelion. You can call me Amelion too if you want to.
We will share you our story, how this will start it, what we're going to share with you, and how we want to empower every single one of you. Amelion and I, we met at work. We're two crazy chicks. We have quite a successful
and
powerful. Yeah. Indeed, very powerful. We have a very successful career. I would like to believe so. And we're two entrepreneurs. We're extremely creative. We're crazy in our days. And I think the best
opinionated, smart,
yes,
free.
Yes.
You know, we're not scared. We're going to tell you how it is, even if it hurts. Tell the truth here.
Yes, if you want to hear the truth, we're here to tell you the truth. And honestly, Amelion, she's the funniest chick you can get. Yeah. It's gonna hurt.
She's the smart one. I'm the funny one. So
no. There's no smart. No. You're even smarter than me. So we're not getting there. So let me introduce you. Amelion's gonna give you a little quick follow up on her journey and how this collab is gonna work. I think we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great journey together. So yes. Amelion, I'm passing you the mic.
Hi, it's my first time and my first YouTube experience. But for people who knows me, like I'm quite an entertainer. Yes, I am. But yeah, I could relate to the purpose of this channel because as a woman too, I faced challenges and I really love the chemistry I had with Valentina. We had fun, work fun, like, hey girl, how you doing? And this bounce stayed special. And with COVID, everybody can imagine we were used to work more in the airport industry, marketing. So it was dead. And it was quite an opportunity for us to meet and do something that is really honor our purpose. Like we really both great communicators, a lot of energy, and our life story are so the same and so different. I'm 39, I'm not married, no kids, a little overweight. So, well, yeah, it's not as planned. But so we share that I'm trying to fasting too and getting back to shape and how to be healthy mentally, physically, relationships, family, parents, like all those things. So fashion, good times too, like come on. Yeah. And that's why I decided I asked if I could join the journey, and here I am.
And guys, I swear this is gonna be a funny time. It's gonna be great. Yeah. You're gonna learn from it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. But our goal is really to empower you. We want to share our experience. No offense, but together we have close to 80 years of experience, so we can share some piece of advice that could.
The thing. Yes, and we have the thing, and we have different experience too. And I find that we're gonna add other people to the reflection, but so to the exchange of ideas also. But I find exactly at those times that women should have those type of real conversations, so we can really help each other instead of just like and be in the old judgmental whatever. Like just be honest and let's tackle some hard topics and come through with some ideas or solution or just nothing, just like sad. or happy, like whatever. But I'm sure that there's so many things to cover. If I can, just me and Valentina, we can talk for a whole day about.
Oh my God. Seriously, when we start to talk about the brainstorming, how the channel's going to go, which way, who's going to be at it, that conversation was supposed to be a quick brainstorm of an hour, end up being what, 7 hours later on
Yes, we
Messenger?
talked all day, like all day.
Yes.
And like at the end we were like, okay, like we need to stop, but it's not like we were over. We were kept like, okay, because there's so many things to cover.
The reason why actually we stopped, because I had my 6-year-old who walked in, and my daughter who has a broken leg, she walked in. So it was like, okay, now I can't focus, I can't concentrate. Like my
Yeah,
husband's coming, the kids are
it's time.
coming, the dog gets barking, they're hungry, and it's true. My son, he's like, "What are we having for supper?" I'm like, okay, now it's time to be mommy and
Mm,
do
cook. Yeah.
cooking.
Cooking. Yeah, cooking too. Cooking, health, like so many subjects. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's an honor for me to be here, and we're gonna put a lot of love and energy, and I'm sure we're gonna, and we want you to share with us. Of course, we're gonna add some things where we can have stories or questions, and so it could be interactive, and we can make this channel yours by talking about
Yes.
things you care about.
Yes, yes. So the channel will stay as health wise, keto, intermittent fasting, warrior diet. I'm still doing it. Don't get me wrong, for the last couple years, I wasn't as on top on it. It was harder to think fasting, think keto, think healthy. My head wasn't there. As I mentioned it, now I'm back. I'm back since the funny thing, everybody's getting weight on during the quarantine. Not us. Those girls are losing like crazy.
We're
How
back.
much did you lose so far?
22 pounds. Yes.
22 pounds.
Yeah, COVID for me was a great opportunity to go back to what's essential, and essential self love. Me too. I was going through a separation. It's been 2 years and a half. So we both a bit in the same place where we let ourselves go, and now we're like, hey, come on,
Yeah.
Ninja girl, it's time.
Yeah.
And then we're about to be 40, so we're like, oh shit, like it's now, it's prime time, So
Yes.
it's prime
Oh
time.
my God.
We're
It
beautiful,
is.
beautiful women. We're smart. We're lucky. So much opportunities. And why neglect your health? You know,
Yeah.
so sad. Like I've been to the hospital with my father and everything. When you see aging, it could be a beautiful process depending
Yes.
on how you take care of yourself. So we're back there.
Yeah, we're definitely back. Water fasts, intermittent fasting, we're there. I think the next, we're going to wrap up today. For today, it's like a little story time introduction to my beautiful
Yeah.
Amelinian. Amelinian, why don't you say why we call ourselves Valentina and Amelinian Ways? A million ways,
A
sorry.
million ways. I find it was fun because it's a million ways to get there. It's not a sexual or money referral. No, it's not. But it was really like a million ways to get there, a million ways to be.
Yeah.
So I'm still that way. Like I created that name like when I was what 24 or 5 when Facebook was created, and I went along with it. And there was a hip hop song in the back in the days, a million,
Yeah.
a
A
million, a
million.
million.
Yes.
It was my song, yes. So I stick around with it. And since my social media are on those names, and I want to be able to exchange with you guys and like be, so I went with the same name, and I found it was sexy with Valentina.
Yes, I love it. And I find that there's so many ways taking care of your body.